On my night blade, I sneak and evade. On my DK, I can't even be slayed. On my Templar, shit gets bizarre. On my Sorka, exploding these orcs. On my Necro, shit gets hectic, bro. I Hannibal Lecter a hoe and dip her in blood like vegetable. Bring on the crazy sauce, that's why they call me Shady Boss 420. Hello, it's Shady Boss 420, and today I'm bringing you my Dk PvP build. This build is pretty freaking sweet. It's almost like an unkillable god if you play it right, and you almost don't even need to have thumbs to play this build. Especially if you do some minor tweaks, which I will discuss in the video here. So I will try to get the stats here. See, we're using... I'm going to show you some of the gear we're using here real quick. We're using Magma Incarnate and Sea Serpent's Coil, so I'm not even going to actually attempt to activate both of these for you, because, well, I will attempt it, but I don't know if it'll work very good. So here's what we're going to do. And we're also using Wretched Vitality, so I'm going to try and get this up here and do some damage. Okay. Gotta jump over the ledge at a high enough point here. Right here should be good. Okay, activate that. Okay, let's see. So yeah, that's not our full weapon and spell damage there. It was at 5k weapon damage, but it actually does go a lot higher than that. But anyways, our penetration on the front bar is 12k, almost 13. Our resistance is buffed up on the front bar without magma, because I'm not really sure if magma is going to proc, is 25k spell resist and 22k physical, which is higher on the back bar due to a defending resto staff. Our crit resist is 1600, almost 1700. Health is 2700, or 27,000 I mean. Almost 20k stam, almost 24k max mag. These are the way I got the points laid out. 41 in mag, 11 in health, 12 in stam. We're using Jewels of Misrule, we're a stage 3 vampire, and we have the Lover Mundus Stone. Our race is a Dark Elf. This is my preferred race for this build. Get all your passes that you can. There's a lot of important ones. I'm not going to go over all that. We'll go over the vampire. You want Undeath. The rest doesn't really matter unless you use Elusive Mist, but I don't use that in this build. Okay, so on the front bar we got Coagulating Blood, Flames of Oblivion, Noxious Breath. This is the Stam morph, but just for the Major Breach. We got Molten Whip, which is our main spammable and can be used as an execute, although it does not do execute damage. Chains of Devastation. This is our pull ability. It pulls you to the target. It also grants you movement speed and increased damage. Ferocious Leap. This is our ult on the front bar. It's a damaging ult, but it also provides a damage shield, so it is a little defensive. On the back bar, we have Igneous Weapons, Resolving Vigor, Volatile Armor, Shattering Rocks, Cinder Storm, and Panacea. Panacea, when it gets morphed to Light's Champion, I think it is, you activate all these skills, and it is even better, but it actually is pretty good just as Panacea. So that's what I'm using for now, because I haven't been able to morph it on this character yet. Anyways... going into some other passives you're going to need, you're going to want all your armor passives, and I think that's pretty much all I'm going to go over for the skills. Undaunted, you want Undaunted Metal as well, and then, yeah, I'm just going to tell you, you want the Assault and your Racial, and Alchemy, of course. Okay, so going over the gear, on the front bar we have the Innate Axum Maul, Sharpened. All your abilities on your front bar are class abilities, so you get increased weapon and spell damage on those abilities. This does not show up on your stat screen, but it does work on heals and damaging skills. On the back bar, you have a Restoration Staff of Wretched Vitality in Defending. What this does is basically when you activate your armor buffs or your weapon buff, you increase your recovery. So if I do that real quick here and show you the recovery, I think my food didn't wear off. Oh, I have to be in combat, sorry. Anyways, the recovery is about 1700 for both Magicka and Stamina. I'm just gonna show that here. I should have just screenshotted these, but this build, because of some of the sets we use, it's hard to get your stats to show up on the stat sheet. But anyways, yeah, that's your Stam and Mag recovery, pretty good. Okay, so going into the gear fully here. We got Magma Incarnate's Visage, Heavy Head, Reinforced with a health enchant. You can do different enchants, this is just what I got. Anyways, when you heal yourself with a single target ability, you gain weapon spell damage and armor. So that your armor will go a little higher. I don't think I was able to proc that yet though. Not with everything at least. Druid's Crash, you could use Trainee or Gallant Chain here and Reinforced with a Stamina enchant. This is just for the health basically, and because it's a heavy piece. Magma Incarnate Shoulders in Medium, Impenetrable with a Stamina enchant. Innate Axum Sash in Impenetrable with a Magic enchant in Light. So you got 3 light on the body, 2 medium, 2 heavy. And then Wretched Vitality Gloves in Light, well fitted. You got 2 well fitted, 2 reinforced, and 3 impen. So the guards are Wretched Vitality impen, Magic enchant. Got Magic enchants on these last 4 pieces here. Max Magicka shoes, light armor, roll dodge, well fitted. So anyways, the 3 light pieces you want are your waist, your feet, and your hands because they're the least armor value. Legs are medium, shoulders are medium, chest and head are heavy because that's the most value, plus if you reinforce it, even more armor value. Our mythic we're using is Sea Serpent's Coil, and infused with a weapon damage enchant, and this gives you extra damage, and it also kind of makes you a bit invulnerable to being like nuked by somebody on the first hit. So it does snare you, so we're using 2 Swift on our Innate Axum rings here, which also have weapon damage enchants. So our Innate Axum, it gives you the spell damage on your front bar and weapon damage, which also affects your heal, and the Wretched Vitality on the back bar gives you extra recovery, as well as some weapon damage and other recoveries. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the gear. You want the, like I said, Defending Resto Staff on the back bar, Sharpened Maul on the front bar. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. In the skills here, you want all the Resto Staff passives, and if you can morph all these skills, including the ult, it'll make it way more powerful. And the 2-handed passives, get them all. Okay, so that's pretty much the gear, the passives, the skills. Our food I already went over. Jewels of Misrule is cheaper than the other, the Smoke Bear Haunch, but it does give you a little less stats, so you can go with Smoke Bear Haunch. Lover Mundus, best bang for your buck there. Champion points. For the green tree, you basically just want Rationer, Liquid Efficiency, and Steed's Blessing. For the blue tree, make sure you get Fighting Finesse, Deadly Aim, Master at Arms, and Ironclad, which is in this purple tree here, right there. For the red tree, you want Boundless Vitality for the extra health. You want Pain's Refuge for reduced damage. Relentlessness for reduced damage after you get stunned. And you want celerity for the extra movement speed, as we do get snared with sea serpents. I know this build video was kind of just thrown together, and I have some footage at the end of me going ham and battleground. And yeah, anyways, this build, pretty good build. I'll put it out there for you for midyear mayhem. It is Mother's Day, so I have got limited time here. Thank you for your time watching my video. Please like and subscribe. This is ShadyBob420. Peace out.